from the Crew Studios in Highland, California.
Check 1, 2, testing.
It's time for the Bucks Effect with your host, Chuck Bucks.
I am indeed the host, and my name is Chuck Bucks, the one and only.
That's your name.
I'm joined here with SG.
Hey, everybody.
From SGR and
That
Dick
other one.
Power from the Dickest of all powers.
The fucking boys are back.
Just give me it.
Yeah. So what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's been a couple weeks. I know you missed us, but we're here. We're queer. And that's right. We are actually doing an interior decoration show now. From now on, it's all about interior decorating.
Trying to get on HGTV.
And gay shit. I mean, because the thing is, we're not gay like our comrade.
Whoa, don't ruin that shit. Like, that's a surprise.
DK Murphy. But we have
Gay tendencies.
gay tendencies as far as designing real nice.
Which is
buildings.
funny is we design nicer things than the actual gay guy.
I think that's just because
Right.
we're
That's
fucking
funny.
men, dude. Men are just better at everything.
They
So,
are.
like,
It's a
true.
man's
It's a
world. I've
man's
been
world.
trying to say that. I've said that several podcasts.
Yeah.
But the thing is, how many people are going to believe you when it comes to interior design? It's something I had to find out the hard way, that you were really good at interior design.
Yes.
I had no idea because
Take a
you're
look
such a
at
man.
the studio.
I was like, God damn, he is such a man. There's no way this guy knows how to decorate.
Yeah.
But then,
I fucking
you
do.
fucking decorate like a gay guy.
Like a
But then you
gay
show
guy.
up and
crazy,
you're all
man.
like, fuck, dude, who'd you pay to do this?
Yeah.
And he's all like,
Yeah.
nobody.
Who'd you
You're
have to
like,
blow?
Yes.
He's
So-
all, nope, got blown.
Exactly. Who'd you let below you to do this?
We've been busy, guys, ladies and gentlemen. We have been working, and I want to announce here on the show the Prestige Film Festival now for 3 days.
Second annual.
Second annual. We're here for 3 days.
What? 3 days is like Coachella and shit? Fucking A, bro.
Minus all the stupid people. Just
Dude.
I know, right? Coachella.
So Friday, it'll be the Banning Wine Mixer. Okay, we're gonna bring you a party. It's gonna be freaking awesome. It's Friday night in the city of Banning at the tap station, at the tap house. What's it called? The Station Tap House
Yeah,
in
last
Banning,
year there was some
California.
titties there.
Station Tap House.
Fucking,
And that's
the
that's
senator was there. Recently
Everybody.
divorcee. Oh, that fucking Asian chick that was the treasurer that was sleeping around with their fucking workers. Fucking, there's all kind of cool shit going on.
18th. That'll
That was
be
last
on
year.
November 18th, and everyone will be there.
This year we're going bigger, better.
And we're gonna hopefully get Arnold Schwarzenegger to be there too.
Yep.
Aw,
And Gavin
you're ruining the
Newsom, by the way.
surprise, bro.
Hey, here's the thing is, last year Gavin Newsom was 5 minutes from going, and then all of a sudden he's like, you know what? I forgot how to take a shit.
Yeah.
And then he didn't come.
And then he drove the car around. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm not gonna take a shit in
but I
Banning.
can't blame him because I've had to take a shit before, and I've been there.
And so night 2 and 3 are going to be at the Fox Cineplex from 10 a.m. to
I
10
thought we were
p.m.
renaming it the Foxy Cineplex.
The tickets will go on sale September 6th, ladies and gentlemen. They're in if you
Get them early, everybody.
get them early. They will
They're
sell
cheaper.
out.
They're cheaper.
They will sell out.
Get them early too.
because we only have a limited amount of tickets available. They will listen, guys. They're gonna sell out.
Oh, for sure.
They did last year.
They sold out last year, okay? But this year they will sell out. That's what we do. We're the Crew Network, and if you can hate all you want, but it happened, right?
Hey.
Hate all you want,
Meet
but
and
it
greet.
happened.
You can even meet DK Murphy, even though
Free
most,
hugs. I hear-
most people thought they were
Yep.
gonna meet him, and then they met him. And they're
Right.
like, never mind, too
Well,
much.
this year,
Never
DK Murphy's doing a
fucking
free
mind.
hug booth.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as opposed to a Ron Jeremy kissing booth.
And he charged money.
Yeah, and he charged $20 a kiss.
So we're talking about free
So
hugs.
free
Yeah,
hugs.
we're giving shit away.
We're giving shit away. We will do a free hug booth, and but it will be in the beautiful city of Banning. Now, imagine Hawaii. Okay, imagine Hawaii. I don't know if you've ever been there.
Minus the ocean.
Minus the
I
ocean.
watched a lot of Dog the Bounty Hunter, though.
minus the good food. Minus the culture,
And more minorities.
and
It's
a
like
lot more homeless people.
So
not that
Hawaii.
bad, actually.
So not Hawaii.
Don't picture Hawaii.
Not that many homeless people. It's more minorities, like less Asians and
Picture
more,
no
sorry.
Hawaii and only 5-0.
We're talking about
more
we're talking about
African
the city of
Americans, more
Banning.
Hispanic American. Yeah.
Yes. So, yes, imagine Hawaii minus all the cool shit. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Guys, Banning. That's where we're going to be, okay? And get your tickets, man. Come down here, meet us. If you listen to the podcast,
At the worst, just show up to the fucking wine.
Dude, you
mixer.
can hang out with
Shit
us.
Is fucking ridiculous.
we will fucking have some fun all 3 days. It's like our version of Skankfest. You can meet and greet with us. We might even do a live podcast.
We're way better than the Skanks.
We'll do a live podcast outside. How about that,
We
guys?
are.
Yeah,
I
'cause-
mean, the people who actually organize Skankfest, it'd be cool if they showed
How about that?
But
So
we're way hotter than the Skanks.
Saturday night,
Oh,
okay?
yeah, more attractive.
Saturday night.
Easily.
Saturday night will be a live podcast from the Fox Cineplex.
Yeah, the only person that's equal to the
That
Skanks
will be fucking fun.
is DK
No, that will
Murph.
be fucking
The rest
fun.
of us are
Okay.
way more attractive.
And I'll tell you what,
We're 7s and 8s.
I'm giving you guys
true.
permission. I'm giving you guys permission. Contact a couple more podcasts to do a live podcast that day.
So what time are we talking? 8, 9?
You know, doesn't matter actually.
Just show up.
Just show up.
There you go. It's gonna be a good time.
We'll have a podcast booth. You can do a live podcast.
Oh shit.
Yes, you can even film it.
We'll do
I'm giving you
podcast
permission.
wars. Fuck that.
We should do Pod
'cause
Wars.
The whole parking lot's going to be ours.
We should do
Yeah.
Pod
It's
Wars.
all
dude.
ours.
Oh, we should do Pod Wars.
But guys, we also have movies playing the whole day, and I like these movies more than I did last year.
yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
Oh my God, that has been a truer statement.
There
were some good ones last year too.
stuff, and there was good ones last year. The ones you've seen were ones we picked. Were good
Spoiler,
last year, but I'll tell you,
chemistry,
this year,
awesome.
Fucking
year, your mind's gonna be blown.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
And I'm hoping,
You know what?
for more to get blown. But
You
yeah,
know what, you guys
for sure.
like I mean, I'll make it quick, but it's like all the shit you see on Amazon, Netflix, and all these other
garbage
streaming
compared to
things.
this shit.
Not all of them are garbage, but yeah, for the money they
No, but
pour.
compared to what we're going to be showing
Compared
people,
to
like,
what-
we went
yeah,
through
what-
the garbage for people.
Exactly. Compared to
clear that
what
shit.
we're gonna show you guys, you got to think. We're talking about like Amazon and Netflix, people who have money to pour into these things. We're getting independent stuff that's better than that because it's about content. So you're gonna get good content.
Oh, one of them is
Not just
visually
like
fucking stunning.
Throw
Like-
money at it, but
like,
we're talking about you pay one ticket, you're gonna get to see a lot of good content
You're gonna
that
see
is
a
not
film.
bad.
You're gonna see a film there that literally everybody in the world is gonna be like, whoever fuck shot this, we need him or her to fucking do everything. This
Yep.
shit looks for as much little as money that this person spent, like it's fucking stunning. It looks fucking beautiful as fuck. Scorsese or somebody else should fucking hook up with this person just to be their DP. Like that shit is fucking awesome.
Damn, that's true, but not
So
gonna happen.
podcast, guys, live podcast that day. We'll have a podcast, but you can do a live podcast.
shit.
Bring your SD card. Contact Dick Sassy here, Dick Power, through the website or whatever you
Either
got to
of
do. How can they contact you, Dick Power?
You can contact me through the phone number, the website. It does have our stuff on there.
All right, go to thecrewdnetwork.net and you can get your contact info.
Yeah, just say
right?
contact. Yes, go to crewdnetwork.net
Usually, yeah.
and use the
That's how it
contact
works.
button. That's how you get us. But yeah, if you have a podcast, want to do a live podcast, we'll give you some time. We'll give you like 20 minutes to do a live podcast in front of some people.
Yeah, and if you're a film buff, like give us a shout out there. We'll fucking probably hook you guys up with something to where you guys can get some behind the scenes stuff on top of everything else.
But also, we're not quite sure of all the guest speakers who are going to show up. So it would be good to show up because you never know who's going to be there.
Yeah, we do know,
in
like we
guest
said, well, I
appearance.
mean,
Guys,
Buck's
I'm
already
gonna have
ruined
my
it
I'm gonna have my
and throw
grill
Schwarzenegger.
out there. We're gonna do some hot dogs, hamburgers. We're gonna sell some shit. We're gonna have some drinks
Well,
there.
the vendors last year were fucking cool, man. Fucking, there was all kind of fucking. There was like,
Well, we did a market night last year. I don't think we're gonna do market night
I know,
on
but
Saturday.
I'm saying, well, we're doing better than that this year. But I mean,
This year's
last year's
awesome.
that fucking kettle corn dude was the shit. He had like 7 fucking
They had good
flavors. that
vendors
were
out there
kill.
last year,
Yeah.
but the thing is, they bitched about how hot it was.
yeah, so we got rid of them and we got better ones. Boom.
Yeah,
yeah, that's exactly what we fucking did.
And they were good,
they were.
but we got better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
fuck it.
Guys, you're gonna be impressed. We're having great shit. This is coming
It's like
together
the
so
best
good.
fucking,
You guys
like,
wanted a film festival? We're going to give you a fucking
You wanted a
film
fucking film festival. I wasn't gonna come back,
Yeah.
and I got motivated to come back.
Imagine your best friend threw a party, or actually, in reality, a fucking badass kickback. Because this is more of what it is. If you're in the know, then you're fucking gonna show up and you're gonna be there. But if you don't know shit, oh wow, you're gonna hear about it later, and people are gonna be like, oh fuck, I wish I would have known. Yeah, exactly. This is the best kickback that you could possibly think of. On top of it, there's movies and shit. But I mean, if you're not a big movie head and you just want to show up, fucking, there's other shit to do. Like I said, we're gonna hang out with us. There's podcasts. There's all kind of other shit going on.
Exactly. And I know, guys, you're probably bitching like, oh, it's going to be hot. No, this is November, okay? It's going to be awesome
absolutely.
fucking rocking weather.
Yeah, people are gonna be raiding hoodies
It's
and shit.
actually, it's
Oh,
perfect
yeah.
night weather. So if
Night
you wanna
weather, get your
bundled up-
jacket out. Come on out. We're going to have fucking propane heaters. We'll have some fucking shit going
Music,
on.
there's
Dude,
gonna be
music,
food.
Oh, yeah, there's a
cornhole,
band,
fucking
Live
food.
band,
Yep.
fucking games, everything else. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
you
types of
goddamn name
shit,
it.
guys.
I mean, if you don't want to be there at I mean, look.
And
if
that's
you-
just what we know about.
If you
Like, we're
get
still
hungry
getting
and you
extra
want to
shit.
drink, you can get out, go across the street, and there's a tap house again, right there.
Yeah.
Exactly, guys. This is
And like I
just
said, this is just what we
shit.
know.
This
right
is shit we know now.
This is only August.
And
Next
it's already
month we're getting way more shit.
exactly.
Absolutely.
It's fucking growing and growing and growing, and it's I mean, this dick is so big it needs to be satisfied.
Yeah.
This thing's gonna break.
It's just gonna pop, okay?
Yep.
And you're pregnant. That's what's gonna happen. So go, guys. Listen, crewnetwork.net. Go to prestigefilmfestival.com. That's gonna link you to the tickets. I'm telling you though, buy your tickets now because they will sell out. This is a limited amount. We're only gonna give so many VIPs out. We sold out of VIP last year. Okay,
Yep.
so guys, huge value. You gotta get a big old goodie bag full of shit, like all types of awesome
and
shit.
movies that you may never ever see again.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
Future fucking awesome shit that could be Pixar. People working for Pixar.
Oh,
Absolutely.
there's some of the animation films alone were fucking visually stunning to know that it was just one or two people that did it.
Yeah.
Like fucking shit's popping off, man. Like
You know what? I didn't show you guys, but we do have a film from a guy. It's a documentary, but it is fucking crazy. I won't ruin it, but it's a documentary, and it touches on a certain subject, certain things like suicide or
What the fuck are you saying, man?
get to the
Trying to
point.
bring me down, dog?
No, it's
No,
crazy. It's crazy how one of the guys they follow, who is a psychopath, like is diagnosed with it. His dad is one of the main people who like a prime minister who runs this country, and they don't name him.
Oh shit.
So it's fucking crazy. I mean, you never know the film you're watching.
Well,
you never know what
anybody
family
that
you're
ever
watching.
looked up any of the shit that we did last year, like, okay, like, don't get me wrong.
I'm saying these
most of our
independent films are fucking.
Yeah, but most of our podcast sounds fucking like haha, whatever.
Right
But
back.
we're big time fucking film people. We're like serious as fuck whenever it gets
Yeah.
to that. And I mean, Powers alone, they even have their own fucking podcast about it, the whole beer and bad movies. If you guys never seen it, these are bad movies. They're talking about bad movies that most time everybody that watches it goes, that sounds like a really good movie. Those are bad movies. We watch great films as well. Like some of our best or our favorite films are fucking Emmy award winning, all kind of fucking award winning, Oscar winning, all kind of shit. Like, we know what the fuck we're talking about when it comes to movies and films. And like these are shorts and everything, but I mean, don't get me wrong, we got rid of all the shit. Like you said, you cut the fat. This is all prime fucking rib right here. This is all fucking filet mignon. This is top of line shit. Fucking really good.
and
like,
it's nearly 20 hours of it.
oh yeah.
So you're talking about. We're talking about.
Well, long
if
story
you-
short, good thing we got more than one day.
Exactly.
Last year we only had one day, so we condensed it. So that's probably why in the
Yes.
newspapers they put it out so much of like,
I'm glad you
wow,
said that.
this
Dude.
is really fucking
'Cause,
good.
there was a lot of films that we wished
wanted
that
to put
they
it.
were
Yeah.
selected and we couldn't because there wasn't an
Yeah,
extra
there
day.
just wasn't enough time.
Or
But-
in our case, because we didn't have enough funding or sponsors, if we did, we could have afforded that extra theater or another day, and we could have got to see those extra
But
films
like you
that
said,
deserve to be
already,
seen.
like with 2 days doing into it as opposed to just one day, you're gonna see twice as many films that we handpicked. And remember, these are films we all handpicked. We fucking watched them all.
Exactly.
Unlike other fucking film festivals, where like, oh yeah, we'll consider you, but who are you? I don't know your name. Fuck it, I'm not gonna watch it. No, we watched these fucking films, the good and the bad.
yeah,
We
has my
sliced
dick
through
been
all this
sucked?
shit.
You're like, no, you're like, your film ain't making it. It's
Exactly.
like, all right, that's
We
the problem with
watched
you guys.
all these things and we fucking picked them, and even cross reference to each other. Like if I picked a film and said it was good, fucking I left it hanging and let Bucks and Powers fucking watch it as well and be like, fuck yeah, this movie's fucking awesome. Like, okay, cool, just making sure. We literally went through it. We care that much. And that's what I mean. We want you guys to realize how much we put
That's
into this.
it. And we can't express, like I said, first year, everyone kind of had their doubts. Everybody had
So
their
did we.
doubts. And I know you guys had your doubts, but I somehow fucking last minute, we fucking just came about it. Now this year, we have planning. We know what we did wrong last year, what we corrected, which last year was fucking awesome. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
But this year, it will be twice as awesome. I tell you this because we know it already. If you were here last year, everyone had positive things to say. We were all over the media. I mean, it was a big fucking event, but this year is going to
Well,
be
the only
twice
negative
as
thing that
awesome.
people said last year was that it was only one day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They literally were like, oh man, it would have been cool if it was a whole weekend. And that's where the idea came up.
Yeah,
with this
even the
year.
city manager was upset. He's like, "You sure you guys can't squeeze 2 days?" We're like, "Dude, no one submitted enough." He's like, "Oh," but yeah, he did want even 2 days.
Yeah. So this is going to be a 2-day, just films alone. The first day is the party.
So it's a 3-day event altogether.
And I
And
love
remember,
it.
this is world video. This isn't just America. Like we got fucking films from Italy. We have fucking film from Germany,
Afghanistan,
from Ukraine,
and
Russia,
yep,
all kind of shit.
China.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
China.
China.
They're all
Fucking
over.
Korea, fucking
Yeah.
Japan, all kind of. It's fucking great shit. Like people are fucking stepping it the fuck up.
They are.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
makes
that's
me feel
true.
lazy, big time.
Yeah.
And
well,
that's not honestly. That's just the foreign ones.
well,
That's
like
not
I
the
said, it's
animated
just
or-
I think
it's
like
crazy.
last year was like I said we were kind of like we're gonna do this, we're gonna fucking do this, and we fucking did it. But this year is like we're actually like real excited to do this for you guys. Like, it's not like we're not a film festival that's going to make a shit ton of money.
Definitely not.
There's
not about
people
that.
out there that's what it's about, making money. We're not about that.
Yeah, if we were, we wouldn't be doing podcasts the way we do. We'd
was
be
like, well, we won't be talking
we'd
to you
doing
guys right now.
We'd be doing TikTok shit and all kind of
Yeah,
dumb
exactly.
fucking challenges.
All three of
and
us just
shit.
talking.
Yeah. You know that.
The cool part is with the live podcast, what I plan on doing is we'll have our own shows, but we'll interview some of the people that were there that did the fucking film. So if you want to show up, you get selected, or you just want to show up to the film festival, we'll talk about your movie. We're going to talk about how basically, hey, what were you thinking when this happened? We'll question you, and you're going to be on the podcast. So that's what I wanted to do. The first year didn't work out, but this year we have our own designated area, and the weather's going to be awesome. We know that. So that's the difference this year is that
big
like
time.
we're going to have so much more entertainment shit to do. And that's the cool part. So promise you guys, gonna be awesome.
And last year we had a lot of politicians. You never know who's going to show up this year. That's the thing.
Yeah, we'll put them on the show.
Damn right.
Fuck yeah.
Senator Boobs.
Oh man, she was fucking so hot.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's finalized her
We're
divorce
all getting
already.
crazy.
Fuck yeah.
And hopefully that treasure chick shows up. Fucking, I'll spend the night at a fucking hotel with her. Whatever.
I hope that no one's listening to this. That's related to the podcast.
I don't mind the CIA being outside the front of my door.
I hope
Secret Service.
nobody.
Whoever.
But anyways, guys, it will be awesome. So, moving along, we do have Brandon Juice is here.
Oh
He's
shit!
gonna get us some
It's
brewskis.
that
He's
Brandon.
looking for some
Brandon
brewskis.
Juice.
Oh shit, he's looking for a brewski.
I don't know if you guys know about him, but he's
doing,
popping off already.
He's
too.
doing big things. Okay,
Yeah, Brandon
he's gonna
Juice.
be at the film festival. You want to meet Brandon Juice in person? This kid's awesome. He's the next YouTube star.
Yep.
Hashtag stay young.
Brandon Juice,
Rock his fucking
he's gonna-
merch, dude.
He's gonna evolve to
SG just
being
bought
known
a
as
fucking
BJ.
shirt. We're gonna rock his shirt. We're gonna rock his merch on
Yep.
the festival.
Fuck
We're
yeah,
all
damn
gonna rock
right.
shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
If you see some random fucking pranking you, it might be Brandon.
It's true.
Yeah.
If not, one of his fucking buddies. He's got all kind of shit.
If you have sex toys at Walmart, well, we'll find out because Brandon's gonna find out for us.
Can't believe Target don't have them.
I know, right? That's crazy.
Shit.
Pieces
Target.
of shit.
Hey, Target don't have shit, dude. They don't have like brake
But all kidding
fluid.
aside, how because I mean, this is mainly you, dude. Like, I mean, we're fucking your disciples on this one.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, how are you feeling with it? Because
Yeah, I'm feeling good. So
are you guys stressed out as last year? Because last year, like, it hit you towards the end.
So I'll tell you, this year I was like debating if I was even gonna do it.
Well, yeah.
I was gonna put it online because everything was kind of like there wasn't like a lot of like I don't know. It was hard to pull the motivation because when you're that awesome for the first year, it's like,
Yeah, you don't want to.
you don't want to really
drop
fucking
that.
drop anything,
Yeah.
and it is a lot of work. So this year, I know like Dick Power here has been really pushing.
Oh, he
He's like,
stepped the
dude, let's
fuck
do it,
up,
let's
dude.
do it, let's do it, and he
Yeah.
stepped up this year.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's like, hey, dude, he motivated me to do it. You guys motivated me to do it. So I was like, okay, I'll fucking do it. I'm in.
Sweet.
So I contacted the old sponsors. They're aboard. I started making meetings with the city, and we find out like the true people that were really wanted behind this project. So after that, I was like, okay, fuck, it's really happening. Then I start getting these yeses and then certain people coming aboard, different companies coming aboard, and how it's all progressing. And I'm like, whoa, this fucking actually could be pretty awesome. And then certain like Fox Cineplex stepped up with the pricing. I just made things more logical as far as the seating
We're
arrangements.
renaming that shit Foxy for the weekend. Fuck
So-
it.
Saved a lot of money on that one, honestly.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
So that's
Yeah,
the thing.
good.
We're just. I was a lot smarter this year, and
I don't think
made
it was that
things.
you're smarter because you always are smart. I think is you're more confident knowing how last year went, and it was so smooth that you're like, nah, fuck that, dude. Like I remember last year, so don't try to fuck me and try to get double knowing that I'm doing better. Like no, you're gonna
Well,
do
the
that.
thing is, if he's dragging asses into seats and you're saying you're going to charge
Which is
him,
what happened.
it's like, dude, the asses I'm bringing into your seats are paying you money.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
you. You're bringing my
Exactly.
price down, dude.
Like I'm bringing
You're going to
people
make this
to
much
you.
next year. Fuck you.
All you gotta
Yeah.
do is fucking sell them shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we did. Like I said, this year I was fortunate enough to put everything together, and it's looking good. It's looking good. I'm really excited. There
You
is a
just seem a
deadline.
lot more relaxed. That's all I'm asking. Like
Yeah,
you seem more
way more
chill.
relaxed than last
Like
year.
last year, you were like, fuck.
You gotta understand. Last year we had X amount of shit, that thousands of dollars that need to be raised in a short amount of time.
Very short.
So all that shit you seen last year
And with
was
no
like
promises.
done within like a month.
Fuck.
It was very short notice and with no promises. Like this year,
Short notice
there's
is no
long term
promises.
and promises.
Because one,
So,
fucking the place, the venue held me up for a while. Didn't know the final price till fucking
Till the month of.
The month of.
Fuck.
Two, that price was fucking high. It was over $2,000.
Yeah, but like you said, you never
At
done
this
it before.
point,
so
we
at
had
your point, you're
we
like,
had
oh, I
zero
guess.
sponsors, and I visited some places, but we had zero sponsors. So I fucking pulled the sponsors together last minute. Okay, 3, that raffle that was happening last year, that was 1 week in advance, and I got Morongo Casino, all those other people that donate shit. That was 1 week in advance, and I got that shit done. So we made money off
that
of
was
that.
a godsend, dude. Because they honestly they don't respond to people usually within 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. They're fucking
That's
months
fucking
later
nuts.
type
It's nuts.
shit. Yeah.
And if you don't apply to their program, they have to give you a hard no.
But I think it was
That's
a benefit for
crazy,
them
dude.
because it's their area. Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's
yeah,
for
Banning
sure.
is
Yeah.
literally their backyard. So they're like, oh, yeah, you
Did
keep
you
it
ever
local?
contact her? Did you ever get a hold of her?
Not her,
Left
just
her
their
message?
company. No,
Okay, then I'll call her.
I didn't call anybody directly.
She'll
I
remember me
just sent
directly.
them their shit, and they just said, "Give me 4," or not me. They
She
said,
remembered
"Give
the
us 4
taste.
weeks, and we'll see what we can do for you guys."
I'll call her.
Sweet.
But that's like I said, all that was me in 1 week.
And then
The
what
raffle.
about you, Richie? Like, how did you feel stepping it up? Because you took over for you're damn near VP of this year.
Well, no,
His-
the thing is like this year I'm dealing with a lot of other personal
That's
shit.
not- well, yeah, exactly. So was it more of a distraction for you? Like you were able to.
This
like,
has
see
been more. This has been more of a peaceful distraction, and I know to others they see
Or
me like they
productive.
think I'm stressing out. 'cause
No, but
I'm
it's a productive
watching all these
distraction,
movies
yeah.
and doing all this shit. But it's not like that. Honestly, it's good for me to get my head out of the situation that I'm in now.
Yeah, your norm.
Because it is. It's like some eating Gilbert Grape shit. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to be handling this shit right now. And then, I have my brother. He's not, he's autistic. And he's not handling this well. So he's the guy I'm relying on, my autistic brother, to help
As
me
opposed
with
to your
my
older
personal
brother
shit
who's
with
still
my
there
mom.
too. Like,
I'm like, bro, look, if he's the guy I'm relying on, I got to
You're
calm the fuck
fucked.
down. I got to cool down. And if that's the case, I'll watch these movies and I'll figure out. Because it helps you gain perspective on life, like way better on life. Because right now I could be depressed. I could be a number of things. But I don't have that situation going on.
oh, you're killing it right now, dude.
So other people, I don't know what they'd be doing in my situation. I don't. But I do know that right now I don't feel extra stress. I do.
Dude,
I have a lot of shit I have to get done.
If nobody's told you,
but I don't
dude, you
feel like
fucking
that.
step the fuck up when you needed to, and you're killing it, dude. Like, hopefully everything else, like you said, all the other stuff is going good for you. But I mean, for this, you stepped the fuck
No,
up.
as long as we all stay focused on what we need to stay focused on, which is this.
True.
This is what we should stay focused on.
But I mean, even if
if
nobody
you
else
ask me,
is,
I think it's awfully rude and inconvenient of my mom to plan her dying around this film
100%.
festival.
I was gonna say
like,
something,
fuck,
but
you can't die around
glad
Christmas?
you brought it up.
Thank you.
Can you just die around like New Year's?
Yeah,
New
die
Year's.
during
There
angel
you go.
time.
New Year's.
New
during
Year's.
angel time.
Nothing's going on. New
bring in
Year's.
the New Year.
Bring in the New Year with
There
your
you
death.
go.
Yes, yes.
Closer to your birthday.
Yeah,
Fuck, what the
Yes.
fuck?
that's what I'm saying, guys.
Exactly.
Thank you. I just don't want to be misunderstood.
Yeah. I think she could hold on until New
I
Year's.
think she could.
But she's
You tell
selfish.
death, not today.
She'll probably die in.
Mom, what do we say to the
Tomorrow.
God of death?
She'll die right before
Not
the
today.
day before,
Not
bro.
today.
The
Yeah.
day before the festival. He's
Right.
like, God damn it! All right, well, I'm gonna
And
take
we're
off.
not dedicating this festival to her.
Fuck
Nah.
no, man.
Oh,
Oh.
all right.
You heard it. You heard it from her son's mouth. He said, "No."
No, this film
Right,
festival is dedicated
no.
to every person who's busted their ass and tried and paid $50,000 or more into a small film festival. Not a guy who's psychotic and using his mom's camera and huffing and puffing and doing 3 voices and
In a flip phone.
in a flip phone. No, you don't deserve it.
That's not going to happen. Dude, I don't even know why you submitted that shit, but if you do show up, I do want to interview you.
Dude, don't you fucking
He gets a 1-hour interview.
You will get a 1-hour interview on my show.
yeah. Don't worry, dude.
You will
People
be on the
listen.
Bucks effect.
Way more people will listen.
You will be on the Bucks effect, dude. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have a cool little setup too. I'm gonna
Oh,
have
he's
like
like the coolest
a
guy
good
ever.
ass backdrop. I'm gonna have some
You're gonna get
fucking.
thousands of listeners. Way more people that would ever watch your movie.
That's
yeah,
true.
fucking
That's
yeah.
crazy. But
Wait, whoa, that's mean.
I almost want to play it just for the fuck of it, like outside.
If we were just out there kicking it.
Yeah, Stinkers. Beer and Bad Movies presents these movies.
The ones that never
We'll
made
have
it.
the blown up projector and
On
we'll
the
put all
projector, yeah,
the bad
like,
shit.
Don't waste money with just something like visual.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
has it.
yeah.
yeah.
These are
we
those
should call them like the
stinkers.
Red Flag Awards. Like, dude,
Yeah.
you guys are all the ones who got flagged.
The fucking the
Dishonorable
Razzies.
mentions.
Yeah, dishonorable mentions. That's the name of the section. Dishonorable mentions. What were you thinking?
Hey, but all kidding aside, wouldn't this have been the shit? Like when we were like 16, 17, we were filming dumb shit. Like if this was around, we would have probably stepped it the fuck up, and Mop would have been like done.
Thing is like, dude, I think we're like ahead of our time when we film shit like Mop and all that
Oh,
other shit,
big
because
time.
nobody.
It was
you gotta understand,
pre-YouTube.
that's like YouTube shit now,
Yeah.
and we were already filming that shit like way back when.
Yeah.
And this was like in Tom Green, like
Probably
days.
even Tom Green shit, dude.
No, it wasn't pre Tom Green.
Really?
I think it was like around the same time because he was doing shit like on local Channel 3.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was.
I'm not
He was
even
on
counting
He was
that.
like the
I'm talking
originator.
I'm talking about MTV Tom Green, like when he was big.
Yeah, no, this is before,
Yeah,
probably before
before
that.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the
This is just before that, 'cause
we
he started
we were
getting
filming
blown
shit.
up.
We've been filming shit for a long time, guys, and that's the part of what we are, and that's why we're excited to do this as the crew, because I mean it's like we have fun. We have fun doing it, but it's like something we put together. It's like our festival for like what we like, what we've accomplished too. It's not just about the films. It's also like getting together and watching this shit and kicking back and just having a great fucking weekend.
Yeah, and seeing other people enjoy what we do, or like what we enjoy too. Yeah.
Yeah, and meeting new people, and they get introduced from like our podcast,
Yeah.
and the way we film shit, and that's the cool part, is that we're bringing that in, as opposed to not doing something like this,
Yeah, we could just talk.
where we just talk
Yeah.
and then
We talked
get
about that
noticed.
shit forever, but I mean the ability to actually do it, and like you're saying, to have other people enjoy it as well, not just our friends and family. That it sounds dumb to say, but like, they're forced to watch it because we have it around them. But I mean, like, people voluntarily wanting to fucking come to see it and shit. That's its own thing. Just like when I see the numbers on podcasts of like, these are random ass people that listen to my shit.
Yeah.
I don't know them at all. That's fucking awesome to me. Like, I don't give a fuck if it's 10 people. It's fucking ridiculous. It's the only reason why I continue to do this shit. Like, as long as somebody gets something out of it, and like I said, I've gotten a few emails and stuff, not like crazy amount, but I've gotten a few emails where it's like, dude, I like your shit because of this, or like any little stupid thing like that. I'm like, oh, dude, I gotta do 2 more at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's
that's it.
fucking
So
crazy,
even though
dude.
it's one person, but yeah, this thing gets notices by hundreds of people at
Hundreds.
the event, and then thousands of people that
Online,
through our
yeah.
online shit. So people notice this shit, and that's the thing. That's the cool part, that we, get the word out, and they acknowledge, and it's also good for the city.
Well, like you said, what was the expansion between the fucking submissions from the first one to this second annual? Like, the submission grew like fucking tenfold, it seems like.
The
From like
submissions
100 to like 10,000 or some shit
the
like that, right?
submissions are better, but the quality of films are better too.
Yeah.
The quality
Everybody
of
said the
films is
fuck
fucking
up.
awesome.
Like, people actually
I think
put
every
into it.
year that this thing exists, it's gonna just
Oh, it's gonna expand and just get
Yeah.
bigger and bigger. Yeah, fuck it. It is fucking
And then
ridiculous.
it's going to evolve also. We're going to get people who are like, oh, no. The thing is, when you see that this is just for me, and I have no movie to submit, but when I was looking at other festivals, I'm like, God, if I had a movie, would I submit? I was thinking, would I submit it here? Would I submit it to them?
Right.
Because some people seem like they're more legit. I mean, not to shit on other ones or us.
No,
But
exactly what
you
I
can't-
thought too.
You know what I mean? You're like, who's submitting their stuff to us? And they're like, some of the qualities we get, I'm like, that's a great fucking movie.
So when you go to Film Freeway, guys, this is what we pull off of. This is what you do when you submit a film and you're a movie maker. That's the number one place to submit your movie to film festivals is Film
Absolutely.
Freeway. So when you look at Film Freeway, you could scan different film festivals, and if you look at the film festivals, I know exactly what Dick Power is talking about. Now, when I look at the different various film festivals, there's some that look plain Jane, like it's in somebody's garage. There's 10 people there, and you're like, what the fuck? And they got like 2 reviews. The second one, like when you get a little bit more quality, is like a little bit
Well,
bigger
it's
theater.
more like people know that we have a backbone. Like, we're real.
Right.
Like, some people that were questionable on the first one are probably fucking finally submitted
Right.
on this one.
So exactly. So being your first year, a lot of people are very questionable. But the second year, like our shit, like you see all the pictures, people awards, you see the stage, the band.
Oh, the fucking
and they're like,
newspapers alone
oh my
was
goodness,
crazy.
this is legit. And you want to submit, like when you look at our page and you see all the reviews, 5-star reviews, nothing less than a 5-star review. And then you see all the pictures and shit we did last year. They're like, okay, cool, I want to submit. And then how cheap we get submissions too.
Yeah.
Everyone else is
It's
$35
like
plus.
like
to a-
we said, dude, it's not about the money.
yeah.
It's not about the money for us. Like, we're just trying to fucking put out the best shit possible to fucking get the most attention. That way we can continue to do this. It has nothing to do with money. It has to do with, like, whether or not, like, yeah, don't get me wrong, the money is eventually something to go, because you can't do this shit for free, but the money's going back into it. It's not like we're making money off this. Bucks isn't fucking. He hasn't bought a new house because of this shit. Like, you know.
Not yet.
Like, not yet. Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah. But no, like hopefully,
Also
hopefully one
gonna-
day we can do both.
Gold
you know?
coins and shit.
Next year, well, it's me and SG here. We don't know. We haven't seen Big Bucks since last year.
Yeah, I know.
He made off to the better and bigger prestigious film festival.
It's called Totally Prestige.
Yeah.
Super prestigious.
It's called Diamond
Righteous.
and Platinum. Diamond and Platinum only prestige.
Diamond platinum.
The lion he has is wearing bling. The logo.
It's got a gold chain.
$1
a
million
gold teeth.
plus movie festival.
His lion looks like a pimp.
It's got an eye patch.
Somehow, the one we have looks more beat
He's
up.
hanging out with the fucking Paul brothers and shit.
Yeah, exactly, dude. We're
No,
fucking hanging out.
that is how other film festivals roll, dude.
Oh, big time.
Well,
Yeah.
like I said, there's a handful of real legit ones, but I'll tell you,
There
the
are,
top, the
handful.
elite ones, they're most likely not even going to watch a movie.
Exactly.
And they're $50, $100 to submit, and they're not going to watch a movie.
Nope. It's just
And,
so they
and
can
I'll
give you a
tell you,
printout.
unless you have a $100,000 budget, you're probably not even going to get noticed.
Which is sad.
You're wasting your time. So let me tell you the real. Like I said, when you submit to these film festivals, guys, do not submit to these film festivals thinking you're going to get a fucking a deal, like a distribution deal. That rarely exists. What you want to consider is when you get to enter to the film festivals, is recognition, and then how many people are going to actually watch your film. Okay, that's what you really have to look at, because the bottom line is, it's not. There's very rare people that are basically give you a distribution deal at a film festival. Maybe it used to happen, but it doesn't really happen anymore.
You're right. It used to be. I'm glad you brought that up. So film festivals, which I was shitting on another film festival earlier. I won't bring up their names because they do this one thing right, and that is that when you're there, they go by another name now, which they didn't used to go by a while ago. And I was looking into their shit, but I will
Schlinky
say
Dinky Film Festival.
Schlinky Dinky Film Festival.
That's what I heard.
So,
Just call
the
them
thing-
out.
So the thing is, the Schlinky Dink Film Festival, I don't like what they've become because of what it takes to be one of their judges, and it's kind of corrupt. But they do provide a bunch of resources if you were to attend their festival, but it's hard as fuck to get in. It's more expensive to get in. And again, you're going up against people who are just as independent as you, not exactly better or
Yeah,
more
but then on top
well-funded.
of that too, they want like rights to your film to where you can't fucking premiere it anywhere else. Just them. Like they're like, oh, we
Right,
selected your film,
right.
but you can't show it
You're-
anywhere
yeah, yeah,
else.
yeah, you're right about that.
And it's like that's kind of fucked
Yes,
because
correct.
what happens if fucking you don't like it?
Yeah.
you're
Right.
still locked on it. And that happened to one of our boys. Fucking, and look what happened to him. He's fucking in the hospital. Sad about that shit. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
It's actually heartbreaking.
it is
It is.
heartbreaking.
He did a lot with that film, and I think it could have went further.
Oh, I thought you meant
personally.
physically him. It broke his heart. Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean,
No,
Oh,
physically, it fucked him up.
And his mind, but yeah.
Yeah, his mind's gone.
Yeah. Where is his mind?
Where is his mind?
Stop.
great fucking song.
We're gonna
great
burn in
band,
hell, though.
sorry.
You guys realize?
Yeah. Our friend Johnny Martin is still in the hospital. He's in
He's in
actually
rehab.
rehab now.
So he stepped up. Fuck
So
him,
he
dude.
has stepped up.
So he went to go to rehab.
I doubt he'll
I
ever
see.
do a podcast here, but never say never.
Oh, he might, dude. We could get a Skype him.
I hope he shows up to the film festival, though. I
Oh,
hope
yeah.
he's well enough. It will make me very happy.
Oh, we'll sit him in a fucking seat. We'll carry him. Fucking put him in a seat.
I said
for
we
sure.
dress him up in the lion costume. And
I don't have the heart,
Oh.
you guys. I don't have the heart to tell him that WrestleMania tickets are $400 each.
oh,
Nosebleed. No, he could.
Oh, don't worry about that, dude.
He really wanted to go,
Oh well, too bad.
and
Just
I
tell him what
bought.
happened
I bought
yesterday.
4 tickets.
When he-
I have my tickets.
When he's fine, just tell him it happened yesterday. He'll fucking believe you, dude.
I have my tickets, but he. I didn't pay
Oh yeah, you
$400.
guys are going to WrestleMania?
I didn't have $400.
That's
I
poor
paid
Raul.
less.
poor
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, fuck.
Johnny Martin.
It's Johnny Martin. You fucking.
I was talking about another guy. You guys are fucking.
Oh yeah.
His
yeah,
name
Yeah.
Whose name?
is Johnny Martin.
No, not
His
him. I was talking
name
about
is
another
Johnny
His name
Martin.
is Johnny
I
Martin.
was talking about another guy altogether.
Guys, but we hope Johnny Martin joins us because you know he's the reason actually we started the film festival.
Yeah, it's
the truth.
crazy.
That is the truth.
God
It was
works in
over
mysterious
Chinese
ways.
food. We were eating Chinese food, and he was telling us how pretty much corrupt.
How his heart hurt first, he said.
Yeah, how his heart hurt, and that he couldn't. You know, he was
was good
losing.
food, too.
He was forgetting shit,
You couldn't think straight.
and he couldn't think straight. And he told us, he said, "Hey man, this Chinese food's pretty
Yeah,
good.
hiccups.
Yeah.
Yeah, good, good."
We should have known someone was up back then.
I didn't say anything because
Then
I
he's
thought
stuttering.
something was up.
Yeah.
And then he said Amazon was a good place to work. He was talking
Yeah.
crazy.
Remember, I
It's
told him,
fucking
but
weird.
real talk. Remember, I told him he wasn't meant to work.
That's true.
I told him
said-
that
you said,
because he's literally been injured every time.
You said, dude, you got bad
Oh yeah,
luck
what
or
did we
something.
say
You
about him?
probably
We
shouldn't be
said,
working.
Remember, like, 4
we said-
times?
yeah, we said people like you shouldn't be hired or something.
yeah, he went to every time he went to job, he always had a workers' comp claim
That's true. You got
because
injured.
he always got injured
Like Kevin
or
Nash.
yeah. That's fucking crazy.
Wrestling
Good thing he
fans.
lives in California, bro. One day he'll get paid to not work.
I
Dang, that's
just
true.
said, I hope,
day.
like he's a good brother.
Oh yeah, I love that dude.
We
Good
just
thing he has that lady
fucking-
friend, dude. His wife's fucking awesome. Man.
His wife's
She
fucking awesome, dude.
She picking up all kind of slack.
Yeah, she is.
Stepping up like a motherfucker.
She's really
Shout
also.
out to Miss Martin.
She's not only is she making other wives look bad, but she's making black people look bad. Black people step it
We
up.
should have some kind of donation thing to Johnny Martin's family
Oh,
at
we
the
will.
at
Yeah.
the festival.
If not,
I also thought about that.
yeah.
I
If
did.
not, it'll just be us throwing
I
in
thought
money.
about
But
it.
either
we
way,
should put
yeah.
the
For a long
proceeds
time.
to the raffle to Johnny
Oh
Martin's.
fuck yeah, it is.
Let's do that.
Yeah,
I,
done.
I also thought about
Done.
it.
Let's do it.
But
Done.
yeah. No,
So
we should.
when we do the raffle,
yeah.
make sure they know this is going to one of our director friends,
The guy who helped start this thing.
family.
Real quick, if I win with the $100 I'm gonna put into it, then fucking I just give it to him anyway. On top of the other shit, like that's stupid. I don't care whatever it is, unless it's like really good pussy or something. Then I'll be like, oh,
If you just want to make a donation, you can always just make a donation.
Yeah.
But guys, we're gonna give the proceeds to Johnny Martin's family.
oh hell yeah, dude, they deserve it.
If
They
they
deserve
understood
it.
what was going
Yeah,
on
they've been
there,
through all
or
kind of shit,
if
dude.
they understood what the family's going through, the little kids, I think people would be more willing to
real
help.
So
quick,
hopefully
like, I
local
mean-
restaurants will put in for that.
Yeah, but I mean, every restaurant he loves. But I mean, real.
They give 1,000. He comes here all the
That
time.
Chinese food place he always
Real
goes
quick.
to.
Oh,
Oh
dude.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
a
dude,
lot.
My daughter through college.
Imagine
What happened to him?
Imagine if every restaurant he used to fucking like go to like catered to a fucking event, we would have free food for days. It's crazy.
He
But
always
real
provided
quick though,
food.
like as parents, like it did make me think about that shit. I was like, fuck, dude, I gotta step the fuck up. Like I redid my blood pressure shit. I went in and did the 7 vials where they check your blood for everything. My cholesterol's kind of high, but I was like, yeah. And then the lady even told me, she's like, it's not that high. She's all, if it
Is
was
it butter?
no, it wasn't that bad.
No, I mean, it's like, is it like, what's your
Butter.
advice?
Oh, red
butter?
meat. Red meat.
Oh, red meat.
big
That
time.
makes sense.
is
yeah.
it your good cholesterol? Is that the one that's
No,
high?
my good cholesterol is fine. My bad cholesterol is slightly high. It's at the cusp of what is considered bad. But for our age, it's not. She's like, for your age, you're fine. She's all, if it's still like this in 6 months,
don't
which
believe
it
you, but I'm
never
gonna
is.
agree.
She's all, put you on meds, but on the lowest level and stuff like that. And I was like,
Yeah,
I don't want
that's
your
it,
meds.
and that's the deal, guys. Is that you do when you have
take care of yourself.
events like that take place. Like, unfortunately, Johnny Martin, you really like self-check your.
You should.
You should basically aware of your health because you want to be there for your family. And
As that DK doesn't give a fuck,
It's
but at the same
fucking
time, it doesn't
heartbreaking.
matter because I mean he doesn't have anybody.
And
to
the
take care
rats
of,
ain't
so
going to
it's
miss
fine.
him that much.
Yeah.
Or his fleas.
yeah, exactly.
dies.
But the
They'll
three
jump
of
to
us,
someone
the three
else.
of us, all kidding aside, we have kids and we have a family now. Like, I mean, so that's why I'm saying that to you guys. Like, have you guys thought about it? Like, I mean, obviously, Powers, you can call me gay if you want to. I'm not that, but you're looking good, bro. You're taking care of yourself.
I try, man. I'm trying. And I'm trying to get better. That's the thing. You know, there's
That's
a saying,
my big thing.
There's a saying out there, and I heard a lot of people complain, but this one saying has got me feeling better about life this year. And I know it's a fucking weird saying, but I heard it from a homeless man. Some dude's going by on TikTok. He's like,
Said he could have been a
just
movie
to be
star?
a piece of shit. Just be a piece of shit to him. He's like, hey, how's it going? Because he's rolling up in a Mercedes.
Yeah.
Homeless man turns to him. He says, I'm great and I'm getting better. I
That's
was
sick,
like,
dude.
I was like, fuck. He moted the guy because in the car, the guy was like waiting for him to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had nothing.
Yeah. He's like-
he had nothing.
Like us?
Yeah.
Because the guy
I
was
bet you
the guy
that
was
shit-
the guy meant
I bet
it.
you
The
the
homeless
guy in the
meant it.
fucking nice car got
like, dude,
ruined. That
like-
shit fucked with him for a week, probably.
It probably still
Oh,
fucking
good.
because it's still
Good.
it's
Fuck
in
that
my
guy.
head. So I'm like, it's gotta be fucking with this millionaire.
And dude, how do you feel, dude? Because you're doing more now. Like you went back to jiu-jitsu and shit.
Yeah.
You're killing it again.
you know what? I think my all my levels are good. My blood pressure, my
No,
blood
not
pressure
just that, but I mean,
all
how are
that.
you feeling?
I feel great. I
Better?
feel fucking
or-
fantastic.
there you
Yeah,
go.
I
Fucking
feel
A.
great.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
dude, your kids are awesome, bro. They're old enough to tell you whether or not they like you or not.
Exactly.
Both your
whoa,
kids
whoa,
are
whoa,
fucking
we ain't
cool.
talking about kids.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
No, I'm saying that's why.
kid's
Like, that's your
great.
motivation.
Yeah.
No, but
My my son's getting A pluses.
Oh,
and
shit.
Madison's going to college currently, and then also has a little job, and it's going good,
That's
man.
better than
It's a
dude, that's
blessing,
better than
dude.
most 25-year-olds, bro. What she's
It's a
doing.
fucking
That's better
blessing,
than
really.
most, a lot of people. I'm not gonna
Nothing,
mention.
no one's,
the
everyone's
wife's still
healthy.
happy?
Everyone's happy.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah, fucking A, dude.
Doesn't
You're
get
killing
any
it.
of that. Doesn't get any better than that.
Not in California.
Not
you
in
guys gotta
California.
think we're also in California.
Yeah.
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 So you got this thing stacked against us, which is this monster that
I
doesn't
know.
want us to win.
Yeah.
And that's the way I see a lot of
definitely
this.
want to
California
move.
just wants people like me, Bucks, and stuff like that to be like, "Hey, you're paying for shit." And it's like, I guess. And they're like, "Well, aren't you happy?" It's like, yeah,
No,
dude, that's
I
because
think
my family
California
and
wants to break
it's because
people
of my
like that.
choices that
No,
I'm happy. Like
more than that. I
there
think,
are
I
other
think
people
you're
that are
onto it.
shitty.
I think you're onto it, but I think you guys are still being nice about it. I think you don't realize how much they want to break you guys.
I totally agree with you, but at my work at least, like you said, you don't really see your other coworkers. I see my coworkers all the time. Like I hear horrible
I fucking
fucking
hate
stories all day where I'm like, damn, dude, I was about to complain, but never mind. Your life
Exactly.
sounds way worse.
That's 100% it. So
it?
my wife, sometimes she
comes out of the freezer.
She'll bitch about her job, and that's a lot of our wives and
yeah, but did you
spouses.
say she swallows?
And I
That's
bitch
fucking
too.
worth so much. Or
Okay, not about that. But what I'm saying is basically like I do remind people that bitch a lot, and I try to remind myself occasionally is that like someone out there has it way worse than you.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Way worse. That's close to you.
That's being grateful.
You got to be humble. You gotta count your blessings before you count your curses.
Goddamn right.
And the thing is,
If
like,
not, you're gonna be a miserable
Yeah, you
fuck.
walk around and say, "Fuck this, fuck work, fuck that."
Well, that's the other
Dude.
thing that I see, and
Before you know
I
it,
got
no one
that-
wants to hang out with you because
This
you're
is
just a
with my
miserable
co-host.
shit.
I'm not trying to rag on him or nothing, but like
Who?
when you look, my co-host DK,
Oh.
when you look at things in a negative, that's all you're gonna fucking see. If all you're looking for is like, man, my life sucks, like, well, yeah, if you keep talking about the bad parts, it's gonna fucking sound horrible. But as long as you're like, you appreciate the good shit, you're gonna see that more. And then, like how Bucks is saying, when you talk to other people, you realize like, fuck, dude, I was about to say something bad, but your life sounds way worse than mine.
Yeah.
And, like, you're making me feel better. Like, I appreciate what I have, and when I go home, I realize how happy I am.
For
to have
as
that
much as we
you
shit
know?
on DK does really appreciate and he does love us as friends.
Oh, well, yeah, I,
think
would
without,
too, dude.
I think without us as friends,
Well,
Yeah,
fuck
we're
that.
fucking
I just said-
awesome.
I just said
think
that
we
in a
toughened
humble
him
way.
up to the point because I think other people who shit on him and try to make him depressed after years, if he hadn't had friends like us, I think the other friends he had would have made him so depressed he would have killed
True.
himself.
Oh,
Yeah,
for sure.
'cause they've been
They-
drugged
they-
out.
You've heard stories of some of his friends. You're like, dude, what the fuck are you hanging out with those people for? And he's like, oh, well, they're pretty cool sometimes. Like, dude, fuck that, dude. You deserve better.
I think
and
I-
he's not even the best person, but he deserves
I
better
have
than that
heard.
shit.
I've heard it from other people, like with friends like you guys, who needs enemies? Because we tell it how it is. The thing is,
right. Those are weak people.
Weak people.
Yeah.
I get the feeling the other way around. I think with friends like the other ones he has, who needs enemies? Because they're not going to help him get bigger, stronger, or smarter.
Well, think about
they
it
want
this
him
way.
to stay low so they can keep looking down
As
on
much
him.
as
They don't
everybody
give a
likes to say
flying
that you're
fuck.
the most cynical one of the group, I think it's me. And I don't mean that in,
might
like,
be.
in a flaunt. I mean that in the sense of like, dude, I don't care to talk to new people. I don't care to meet people. Like, most of my friends from before, I don't talk to anymore. I grew out of them or they grew out of me. Whatever. Fuck. It doesn't matter. I choose to fucking hang out with you guys, and I fucking love you guys to death for that shit. You guys are some of my best friends ever. You guys are brothers to me. All you guys. You guys know that. Even fucking DK, as much as I tell him like he's a piece of shit, he's just a shittier brother.
As
out
much as I
there.
don't trust him around my kids.
Oh yeah, that's something. That's totally separate, bro. That's
Yeah.
talking good right now. Come on. But I mean, all kidding aside, like, yeah, dude, you guys are fucking brothers to me. You guys are just as equivalent, if not bigger, than some of my actual brothers. Like dude, you've hung out with my brother, the one that recently passed. You saw how I was with him, and then you see how I am with my other brother. Totally
Crazy.
fucking night and
Crazy.
day.
It's night and day.
Yeah, and like. It's funny because you talk about that sometimes with your brothers where you're like, oh, dude, Mike fucking sucks, and Eddie, da-da-da. But just how
It's
you...
easier to talk to you guys, and my camaraderie with you guys is more like I'm riding a horse, like gently.
Yeah.
When I'm talking
Naked.
to my own brother, I feel like everything is going against the wind. I feel like I'm in the rapids hitting rocks. It's like
Yeah.
I can't say anything right. Everything's a fight. I'm like, what are we doing here?
Oh, yeah.
Like, are we even brothers anymore?
Well,
Like,
we
I
are
get those
no
comments,
doubt
dude.
closer than we are to our brothers.
And I think whatever you guys, I take whatever you guys say more like to heart than other people around me. I mean, like my wife's equal too. Don't get me wrong, because like I mean, it matters what the fuck she says. Eventually, like if she keeps complaining for the same fucking thing, I'm like, maybe there's a point to this.
Yeah.
But with you guys, like if you guys say something, I'm like, dude, they're saying that because A, it needs to be said, and B, there's facts behind it. You guys don't just say shit just to say shit. Like
Definitely not.
when we kid, yeah, that's different. But I mean, when you guys are, hey, bro, like Bucks was the one who fucking got me to realize like how bad I was on drugs. He's like, hey, bro, sounds all good and everything, but I'm pretty sure you need to slow the fuck down. I was like, nah, bro, I'm fucking fine. He goes, all right, man. He's
You're
on.
all juggling
And
Molly.
No, but it was really cool how he did it.
It's on fire. Russian dance.
But it was cool how he did it. He knew me enough to not go, no, bro, fucking calm down. He was all like, all right, dude, I'm just letting you know. I'm just telling you.
You're right.
And like little shit like that added up to where I was like, okay, I'm not gonna hear that today, but tomorrow when I wake up and I'm all fucked up and I'm fucking tired and my stomach hurts, I'm like, maybe Chuck's on a point to that.
Yeah,
and then
it might echo.
It got me to like a week or two later be like, hey, bro, like, and I would talk to him. He's like, yeah, dude, what the fuck? You can talk to me about whatever. I was like, okay, well, this is what's going on. Oh yeah, and I was like, yeah. When you said this, he's like, well, dude, I fucking only told you because of this. Like, I can talk to you guys as opposed to like, you know what I mean, like. My real brother's like, I could talk to him so much, and they're just like, yeah, you gotta fucking go talk to somebody else about this shit.
It's funny because one of his brothers, I won't name him, but the one that's still alive.
The one that we don't name.
We definitely had a funny conversation at a certain place, and it was at night, and it was during one of the bad times that America had, and it was probably one of the chillest nights I've ever had with anybody at work.
Oh, he's a cool guy.
And it's funny how when he was supposed to be like reporting for duty, it was so weird where we were. No one was doing anything that night. So we just sat there, drank coffee, shot the shit, and talked about he was just asking me about like, what's he up to? He was honestly interested in his brother's life. But you could tell it was easier for him to ask me, someone who's separate from his brother, than his brother.
Sometimes
it's
easy
weird how that happens.
to talk to a stranger sometimes too, or someone that you're kind of familiar with. But it's like your friends are your friends. Like you can only talk to certain people. Some people will like a real judgmental. Sometimes people in family have their own shit. Like it's very selective amount of group of people that you could talk to, because you have a group of people that's going to judge you, and you know you're going to hear that shit, and it's going to create drama. Then there's your fucking close friends that you know they're not going to judge you. But they're gonna say, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna fucking just tell me like it is." All right, well, this is my opinion, but you're gonna fucking do what you want because you're a grown ass person, you know. And then there's this people that you just don't tell at all because you know they fucking have their own issues.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I don't tell
problems.
anybody about certain things, but when it comes to this lawsuit and money thing, I've only ever really spoken about it to two people, and that's Bucks and Shiesty. And I was like,
good peeps,
you know.
Shout out Shice.
And then it's like, you know, you get more into it. You're like, dude, maybe I'm wrong about like half of what the fuck I'm doing. Like not just a little bit, but like at least my approach to half of it is being too ballsy. I've realized I've had to step back and like come at this from a more like I thought I was already being
take
smart.
A breather. Not really tap out or nothing, but just take a breather.
Exactly.
Be like, I'm winning. So let me fucking
like I'm coming at it like a lion when you really should kick back and come at it from a lioness. Be smarter about your hunt. Like I was being too like honestly, but it had to take me like
you're going in for the kill.
I did have to talk to two different people who told me, listen, it sounds good in theory, but if you look at the other side of it, it's a bit ridiculous that you expect it within a year. And it's like little shit.
Nah, like, you're not gonna get settlements, and
I'm not gonna get any of that within a year.
Settlements in a year. Dude.
Yeah, and we won't talk about it on the air because if they want to pull this up, they
exactly.
I'm
saying I've got better advice.
But
from,
Shice helped me out with that shit too. Like Shice helped me with the whole kid thing, where he basically threw it out real early on. He's like, "Hey, dude, all kidding aside, how many kids do you want?" I was like, "I don't know, like 2 or 3." He's like, "Keep them together closer." And I was like, "Oh, really, dude?" Because me and my brothers are all spaced out. He's like, "Bro, I'm just letting you know, the further apart they are." It's all like a reset, dude. He's like, you think you know because you already had a kid, but that shit fucking sucks. You have to do it all over again because you got comfortable growing up with a kid. He's all, get it all out of the way, dude, within 2 years. And yeah, my kids are what, a year and a half, year and 6 months or 8 months or some shit like that.
Crazy because your daughter is like super like sharp like a whip.
Oh, dude, that's because you just treat her like a fucking person the whole time.
Son's already fucking walking and pushing carts, and it's crazy how advanced this fucking kid is, man.
This little dude was helping us today.
There's no
dude.
fucking way that kid's
We're over there
that age.
fucking busting our ass like wetbacks in a fucking shed.
A shed the
Here's
size
this
of
cute little teeny dude over there busting sweat.
Dude, insane.
Dude, cute as fuck.
And fucking insane how little he is, you know, how much shit he does.
Yeah. Oh, he's funny, dude. He's my little dude.
Yeah,
dirty.
Fucking
it's funny because he took over my. This is when my brother's still alive. He took over my brother's nickname, Little Man. Mm-hmm. My brother's like, oh yeah, fucking yeah, dude. And he named him all kind of other shit. So we have a beanie that has Little Man on it and stuff. He's like, fuck it, dude.
It's
he's cool.
crazy how much your little guy looks just like Steve.
Yeah, now I see it way more.
Yeah, I was telling you when I seen the pictures, I was like, shit, Jesse's kid looks just like Steve.
Especially because he's really little too.
Yeah, and he's short, and he got that little.
Oh, he's gonna be short. Yeah.
Like
oh yeah, he's a little dude.
Yeah. Oh, dude, my brother.
Big ass heart. Big old
Big
heart.
heart.
Oh, dude,
Big
it's
ol'
across
heart.
his arm, neck. It's hitting his fucking neck.
It's
dude.
almost hitting his
Fucking-
neck. Yeah, he almost has to be like,
That's how big his heart is.
because how big his heart is.
Yeah, it is crazy, dude.
Yeah, this is.
No, it's really funny, dude. The craziest shit to me about him is like especially for being a boy, he doesn't care that he can't do shit. Like when we go to the fucking fair or park, my daughter wants to do everything that bigger kids are doing. She's like, I'm a big girl too. I'm like, well, yeah, let's do shit.
Do
and
it.
like, she's all about the fair shit. Like she don't give a fuck. She laughs at like fucking rides. My son doesn't care that he's not on the ride. He literally will sit in his stroller and just cheer her on while she's a part of it.
Yeah.
And will look back at us like, look. And it's
Yeah.
like, dude, that's so fucking cool. I was never that kid.
cool.
I was always like, what the fuck? When's my turn? Type
You
shit.
ever believe?
yeah.
You guys believe in the afterlife?
Oh, big time.
No shit.
So
Have you heard of a fucking podcast
You
called
heard
The
of
I wasn't
Bazaar?
talking to you
show
guys. I was
called
talking to
Bazaar
fucking.
and
I was
the
talking to
fucking,
the crowd. You fucking jerks.
Oh, sorry.
Jeez. No, yeah, I was talking to you guys.
You were definitely
Yeah, you
talking to
guys
us.
So anyway,
Just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Yo,
No.
yours is all the way around?
No, but it's funny how it's like your brother. He always seemed like more of he definitely had the older brother feel.
Oh, big time.
Like even when he came over to kick it, he was still very protective of you.
It was
I'm
funny.
like even in like another life, you don't know if someone's gonna be there to look over you, look after your family, whatever. You don't know if they died confused or if they died unfulfilled.
Oh, nah, dude, he was super
That's
happy.
bigger
That's the
than-
one thing, another thing that like makes me happy about him. Like, I know he was super like. It wasn't that he was ready for death, obviously not. But
Obviously not. I was
in his
surprised,
head,
yeah.
he was always like, "Dude, if I die, what fucking happens, bro? I lived 10 lives, bro. It's cool." And I was like, "Oh, that's so fucking cool to hear."
Yeah.
And me and him could have like crazy existential conversation. And it was really cool because he wasn't coming from it from a science point or like a book point. He was like, "Nah, dude, I lived a life, and here's what I learned." Like he was always like real factual and just telling you like, "Hey, bro, it's pretty crazy shit." Like we would talk for like 2 hours, and then maybe 3 hours later in the middle of the night, he would wake up and go, "Hey, bro, now that one fucking chick's gone, I can finally text you back. Hey, bro, that fucking conversation we had was really cool. We should talk about this more. You made me think about this shit." Like he was like super. He made me feel great about growing old. Him and my dad both. My dad like later on in life, but him in his 40s and 50s, he got that way where it was always like,
Yeah.
"Hey, dude, I can talk to you about anything, right?"
I
was like,
love
"Yeah,
how
dude,
your
why
brother
not?"
Steve was a short Mexican guy. He rides his Harley over to SG's house, pulls up, and as he's kicking out the kickstand, he's like, "God damn my fucking short legs!" He's like, he's still addressing the fact that he shouldn't be riding this
Chaparrito?
Harley.
Was it
Dude,
Chaparrito?
he was like,
He's like kicking out the thing. He goes, "What?" He goes, "You guys know how much harder
He
it
was
is
like
for short
5
Mexicans to ride?"
You
these
look
things?"
underneath the toilet, his fucking legs.
he was like
are
5'4", dude.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. This little motherfucker's over there riding a Harley, but
But he
when
weighed
party-
more than me, dude. He was fucking stacked, bro. Like,
was fucking buff.
if I took a picture of him and there was no reference of another person, you would think he's a middleweight. Like, oh yeah, he's like 5'10", 5'11",
Yeah,
weighs
exactly.
180. Fuck no, dude. Like when he went to prison and shit, he would fucking come back fucking yoked the fuck. He was fucking Bronson, like
Yeah,
literally,
basically.
but shorter. Like he was a Hispanic
Yeah.
Bronson. And Greek, actually, by the way. So that's where
That's
all the
funny.
hairiness
That's
came
wild.
from.
It was
Yeah,
funny
dude, he
when
was bulked the
when
fuck
he's
out.
leaving. When he's leaving your shit, he goes, "Hey, help me push us out the driveway
Yeah.
because he's all drunk." I was like, "Dude, that's fucking great." Like,
It was a big ass bike. It
Yeah.
wasn't- he
He's all
didn't buy it.
bye bye.
I never got to hang out with him much.
Somebody else bought it
but,
and gave
you know.
it to his mom, and his mom's like, "I'm not fucking driving this thing." His mom's
Yeah.
little too.
I only got
And,
to
and
hang
she was like, "Hey, you're a biker," and he's like, "I guess."
I only got to
Did
hang
you guys
out
ever
with,
want to ride a bike?
Well, I rode bikes with him.
No, I'm talking about, like,
I
you know,
wanted to
own a
fix one.
motorcycle.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I was
own
gonna fix
one?
my dad's, dude.
No?
Honestly,
I
I've
always
ridden,
wanted like a
I've
nice,
ridden enough motorcycles.
like a Harley Davidson. I've never rode a motorcycle. I actually
dude.
have. I have.
I've ridden them,
But not like
dirt
full
bikes,
on.
all
you,
that.
you need to ride
can't.
one for
Don't
like
need to own one.
Little
alone
bit.
for like an hour plus to ride one. Really, like if you just ride one up and down the street, it's cool and everything. You're like, oh, cool. It's just like shooting a gun. We're like, pow, pow, pow. Oh, this is fucking awesome. But when you ride like alone, that's the best shit ever. Like. And I rode following somebody the first few times, and I was like, this is kind of cool. Like, I trust it and shit. But then I rode twice by myself to Arizona, and I was like, this shit fucking sucks. And then, like, 30 minutes
Oh,
into it,
shit.
maybe a few hours, you're like, dude, this is fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's just you and this bike.
So-
like, you feel like one, as opposed to with a car where you're, like, kind of separate. It feels different. I don't know. It's really, really
First
fucking
time,
cool.
like first time I actually rode by myself was I bought this bike from a dealership, my car dealership. He
A
traded
Harley,
in.
right? Like a real bike.
No, it was a real bike, but it was like it was a bulky fucking bike. It was
Yeah, but a
like
real
a
bike, not a
Honda.
street
It was a
bike?
Honda.
Oh, a street bike?
No, it was a street bike. It was bigger than that.
Oh, okay.
Full on like motorcycle cop.
Oh,
shit.
nice, yeah.
So this guy was gonna trade in. And he's like, "Hey,
Yeah,
I
those
want to
real
trade in
ones.
I want to trade in my motorcycle." And I was like, "Well, the dealership's not gonna give you no money for it, but I'll give you $500." He's like, "All right." So
Damn, that
it's
ain't
called
shit.
curbing a trade.
Yeah.
So I've done it a few times. And that's how I came up on some rides. And I gave him $500. I said, Mike, I'll sell this to you. Do $500. He's like, yeah. Mike's like, hell yeah. You know, so Mike's never rode a motorcycle. Mike's rode, I think maybe rode before, but he never owned one.
What about dirt bikes? You ever do dirt bikes?
He might have done dirt bikes. That's how I probably knew.
Okay.
He's all,
Yeah,
hell
kinda
yeah.
the same.
And then he fucking, dude, Mike loved that bike so much. He went on so many fucking trips. He loved the shit out of that bike. And then eventually got that motorcycle that got repossessed. And we left to get this.
They had to take that shit away from him. That's how much he loved
We
it.
had it over there. This is the funniest part. So remember that motorcycle that was pretty badass? It looked like a fucking like a Jesse James bike. It was a Jesse James bike. It looked cool. Mike took that fucking bike and his friend Adam, Adam's like, hey, he's all, let me ride your bike, Mike. And he's all, nah, I don't think so. And he's like, come on, Mike. And he was drunk, right?
He let him
It was at a
ride.
party at my house, right down the street. No, I'm good. A party at my street, right? And he's all right. And he gets this fucking bike, right? Adam gets on this fucking bike. And he gets on this fucking bike and he fucking starts going. All I see him, I don't know if you guys remember the story. I seen him right down this here. He went, went up a curve.
No.
And the bike went right almost went into
front of
a
your
fucking
place?
house. From my place down there on
No.
Grove, it came all the way up. And then all you hear is, oh, fuck.
That's the funniest shit fucking ever.
And Mike goes, no. He runs. I can't believe I told you the story. He runs. He goes, oh, fuck no.
You probably did, but we were drunk.
And how
then
new was he in
and
the
then here's
bus?
what he
How
does.
new was he
Here
in
he
the
does,
bus?
right? I'm fucking dying. Mike goes, Chuck, help.
Once he fell or while he's falling still?
While he's running after
that's awesome.
Adam. He goes, Chuck, help. Fucking in tears, right? Because it reminded me of Mayhem, like the Mayhem commercials where he takes the bike and just
nice.
totals it. Yeah, it was exactly like that commercial where he laid down the bike and then all of a sudden I'm just dying. I didn't even go over there.
What a
I don't react at all, right? All of a sudden, I see Mike fucking come back. He's all, fuck, bro. And he's bringing the bike back. It's all bent up.
Yeah, all fucked up.
It's all
scratched.
fucked up. He's all, oh, I'm sorry about that, bro.
Like that means
And Mike
anything?
goes, fuck, Dad. He's all, how am I fucking... Because Mike didn't have insurance on it. Mike wasn't paying his car payment.
So why would
So
he
he was...
insure it? Yeah,
So
exactly.
Mike's been hiding out this fucking motorcycle forever.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, dude, he better claim that shit stolen.
So...
Hell no. GPS
So...
all that shit hit a curb.
So...
Doesn't matter.
Here's
He
the
still
deal.
claim it's
Here's the
stolen,
deal. He's like, I don't know how to fucking fix it. He's all, I'm just gonna call the fucking repo company. So he calls the repo company. Repo company doesn't come for a month. He puts the keys in the motorcycle in front of my house. It literally sat there for 3 weeks
With the keys.
With the keys in it. No one stole it.
Damn, you live in a good neighborhood.
No one stole that shit.
Damn.
And it sat there for 3 weeks with the keys
The
in
only
it.
thing, the only
Pretty
bonus,
fucking impressive.
I know, no,
Pretty
the-
fucking
but
impressive.
That's a far cry
but
from
the only
San
thing
Bernardino.
is- but the only thing is, like, most
Not
motorcycles,
3 hours.
Yeah, but it's a motorcycle. Most people don't know where keys go. Like, they don't go in the top anymore. They're on the side. Like, if you don't know where to look, you wouldn't see it. So there's kind of that. But
It
still,
sat
either
there
way.
for fucking 3 weeks. And where I
That's
said,
fucking impressive
Michelle was
still.
always on my ass, like, when are you going to tell your brother to get this fucking thing out of here? I said, the repo company's coming. I don't know what to tell you.
every day.
So
They
they
are coming.
finally, they called him enough where they took it and put it on a flatbed.
That's hilarious.
But Mike continued to hide it until
Shouldn't have done that. I did the same shit.
Mike
I
continued
called
to
the
hide
repo company.
it
I was like,
until
hey, just come and get
it
this
was
fucking car.
It was fucked up.
Oh, so they found out.
Well, no,
The hard way.
They found out the hard way, but yeah, Mike had that repo. But the thing is, he didn't want to ride it anymore or steal it anymore because it was already fucking. It was
Damaged,
It was
yeah.
damaged.
But they didn't get him for anything extra, huh?
They did. I don't know, but Mike doesn't pay his
They
bills.
probably charge you for like full price or some shit.
Yeah, Mike doesn't pay
But
his
dude,
bills.
that's the weirdest thing. Like right now, all you're talking about repo and shit. Like, you're reminding me, like, how do you guys deal with repo shit? Like, my family, like Hispanics, I guess, because this is what I know from not just my family, but like other people growing up and stuff like. Like, if say Powers is my cousin and his car's gonna get repoed and he knows it, what we always did was he would just drive it to my house and park it in our backyard because they're not going to search there. They're only going to search his every known address.
Not
They're
me.
not
I
gonna
called the company. I went and turned my
So-
shit.
Oh no, we would literally that's what we would do.
I didn't play games with people. I'm like,
Dude, I
I'm not
hid
fucking
my
around.
shit.
Oh no,
So
they would
I was-
always do that. That was the thing.
I had
and then like we would leave it there and
Fuck
like
no,
if
I
you
called
ever needed
Toyota.
to,
I straight had that shit. Fuck.
if you ever needed to fucking take it away, they would fucking take it.
That's probably what
Eventually.
happened. In the back of my, I probably in the back of my mind remembered his story.
Oh, that's
and
funny.
then was like, hey, you
Dude,
better-
I remember the Pontiac G6. I couldn't
That was
afford
it.
the car payment
Oh,
anymore.
shit,
And
yeah.
here's
I remember the
okay,
Pontiac.
here's the deal.
Yours is convertible
so
too, huh?
it was convertible, and I said, Mike, you want to take over car payments? And this guy, sure. So he gave me one car payment. He kept that shit for like 3 months. The tires are bald. It looked like shit. He didn't crash it, but I was like, what the fuck, dude? So I finally fucking.
Damn, you're an awesome big brother, bro.
I finally fucking take it back.
Story-wise,
I'm
you're
making
awesome.
payment. I'm making a payment on, right? Whatever. And
this is in your
there was
Yucaipa.
okay. Listen, I was at the dealership. I was working at Moss Brothers. Yeah, I was in Yucaipa.
Yeah, I remember.
And dude, I remember going to my car. And this is one of the first times it almost got repoed. I was knocking on the fucking window, and I was like, I seen this guy in my car. I said, "Get the fuck out of my car!" He's like, "No, sorry, it's repossessed." And I'll mind you, I paid the payment.
Ooh,
I
so you're a valid bitch. Hell.
I had a valid bitch, and he says, "Well, listen, I have to repossess this car, but I'll tell you, I'll bring it back if the payment's valid." I said, "You're gonna bring back my fucking car? You get out of my fucking car? Whatever. There's nothing I could do." And I was working at the time. I was working at the fucking time. So he said, "All right." He brought the car back. He apologized and said, "Here." He said, "I apologize, but maybe you can get a comp payment out of fucking General Motors."
Oh, what a dick.
And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I paid my payment. And like I said, when I gave up on the car, I finally, like, I had Mike do it. Mike didn't
Yeah.
fucking pay it, so whatever. But I had, like, 2 cars at the time. That's why I couldn't make the payment. So, like I said, that's how I got repoed.
I got to drive that car when we flew back from Disney World. There was like a huge storm in Tennessee, which was like the fucking when we changed flights, and they fucking burned us. They're like, "Oh yeah, there's a fucking thunderstorm," so the flight left an hour early, and we're like, "What the fuck?" Like, it wasn't just us; it was like 60 people on the plane had to transfer over to that plane. They're like, "Yeah, you guys are kind of out of luck." And it's like, well, what the fuck? And one of the people with us in the group, there was like I said, that 12 that bitched. They were like, "Well, where the fuck's the next fucking plane flying to California?" And they're like, "Well, there's one flying to San Francisco." And we're like, "That's fine. That's California." And we're like, "All right, well, we'll take that flight." And they're like, "We're really sorry." We're like, "How fucking sorry is really sorry?" And they're like, "Well, we'll give you like so many $100 worth of comps for hotels, so many $100 worth of comps for rentals and shit." We're like, "Oh, fuck yeah." So we're like, "All right, let's fly to fucking San Francisco. We'll rent a car. And if we need to spend the night somewhere, we'll fucking spend the night in a hotel thing." It was good for like a year. And we ended up going to San Francisco, getting off. It was like an hour later. And so we got there. And then we rented a car, and we went baller, dude, because there was like a fucking rental of like, I don't know how much, like $300-$400. Some shit like that.
I remember years ago you gave me some card that was good for like the airport. Like you had so much money.
Probably, yeah. Probably left.
You had so much money on it.
The card. Yeah, I was like,
I gave it to some dude from welding because I said, dude, he worked at the airport. And I said, dude, I don't need this shit. I said, my buddy gave it to me. He says there's like a lot of parking money on there or something, good for whatever. He comes back, he goes, "Bro, I'm gold. Thank you very
dude.
much. Thank you, dude. I
For
really
sure, they
appreciate
gave me
it."
like hundreds of dollars.
And then I
Like,
said,
it was stupid.
And then I said, "Yeah, no problem." I took all the credit for it. But truth is, it was SG who gave me the
funny,
thing.
dude.
But he was like, "Dude." He's like, "You saved me
Yeah,
a
I've
lot
always
of
been that
fucking.
guy, dude.
You
I
saved me a
never-
big headache, dude. Thank
Dude,
you."
you give me
He was like
money,
all
dude.
appreciative. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, buy me some fucking, buy me something,
It's probably a
dumbass.
few $100.
Actually, he was
yeah.
just graduating, so he was gonna hook me up with the job there, but he fucked it off to like whatever, do better. So whatever, his
Yeah.
life is good
I've always
now.
been that guy, dude. Like, I don't care. Like,
Whatever it's worth, his life is better now.
Yeah.
but yeah, no, we got to do a G6 convertible, and we're like, fuck yeah. And they were like, "Okay, well, what do you want?" I'm like, "Full insurance. If I wreck this shit," because I was like, I'm all, dude, we're all fucking tired. If I wreck this, I want full coverage. I'm all,
Yeah,
this fucking
fuck.
car lights on fire. I want all that insurance. Of
course.
Dude, we fucking drove from
He's
San
that tired?
Francisco all the way to San Bernardino on one fucking tank. All the way straight through, never fucking
Fuck.
stopped. Just drove all the way
Fuck.
through. Dude, that car was a shit. Dude, we fucking drove with the top down. This is like 11 p.m. to
Yeah. I missed that
7
car.
in the morning.
Damn.
Just fucking flying.
Yep.
Dude, we saw the sunrise and dropped it off at where the 215 and 10 meet. At That Hurts. It was a shit, dude. And like I said, we got to stay at a few hotels. per that, like the Hilton and all kind of shit. And we still had like extra points. So like I said, probably gave you that card of whatever. I was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
crazy. Yeah, like I said, that happened to me a long time ago. But the thing is like I've saved. A lot of people don't know this. Michelle didn't know this either.
Yeah, you
I've
must have taken
saved
Wi-Fi.
every window sticker for every car that I've ever bought. I have
that's
like
weird.
8-9 window stickers. From my first car, from Dodge Neon, all the way up to this car, I have every window sticker. Crazy.
Some, like,
I'll show you guys them before you leave.
it's in a scrapbook. It's like
you
in a
care.
scrapbook somewhere.
No, I have them all fucking saved in a file.
Yeah, it's
Oh, in a file.
Yeah, they're all
like
out.
Like,
shit.
like in your.
It's dope, dude.
Car
It's pretty cool
insurance shit.
because like you can see what a range from a car would be from
Back then.
back
Oh, so
then
these are the
all the way up to
prices?
now.
Oh, dude, the California tax alone probably jumped from like a few $100 to like thousands now. Dude,
Yeah.
you buy a car out here, it's fucking stupid.
But I never had
crazy.
that in mind when I was collecting those window stickers. I just wanted to keep the records.
You-
but
do you
Well,
like,
you probably
You
give
ever
it for
watch the
taxes
show
or
Top
whatever
Gear?
shit.
Huh?
Or I mean, you don't watch that. I mean,
Yeah, Top
What?
Gear's and shit.
I mean, back in the day, there was a show called Top Gear, but we were watching Grand Tour.
Yeah, Grand Tour is the shit.
But
Look it up
basic-
on Amazon.
But
everybody.
basically, I just long story short, there's a show called Top Gear back in the day.
Yeah, I remember.
And we watched it how it evolved into Grand Tour, but Grand Tour is the same shit, same people. Anyways, they did an episode on really long story short. They did a whole episode on going to a different country, and in this case, it was China, and checking out what it would be like to get a foreign car sent back to America. They paid a third of the cost.
Oh, nothing.
oh,
Not only
a
to
lot
what
of
it,
money.
No, to ship it too.
to ship it.
They paid nothing.
traveled to China, got their car,
It was
bought
way
their car,
cheaper.
and had it sent to America.
Oh, okay, no. So I know what you're
All
talking
for
about.
a third the
Okay.
cost it would cost to buy a car.
No,
here.
not necessarily. No,
Oh,
here's
they
how.
did.
No, here's how they do it,
Well, they did.
guys. I work in the car
It was-
business, so
well,
I
They
get
did it with
exactly what I'll
Amazon's
tell you.
credit.
Yeah,
to be
it was
fair,
I'll tell you what I
ridiculous,
do.
dude.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
If you want to buy a car out of state from a manufacturer,
there's
you
other
first
country.
have to go. Yeah, I don't know if this is different or not. I don't know what
Oh,
you're
way
talking
different.
about. What are you
Bunch of
talking
ching
about?
chongs.
They was stupid cheap. Like a fucking BMW, which is
Dude, you're
like,
talking about used car or new one?
No,
no,
brand
new.
new.
It was brand new,
Out of
but
the
it was
fucking
foreign.
factory.
It was a brand new car, but it was foreign.
like-
so if you want
Okay,
your,
explain.
you know,
So-
okay. So you're going to China, right?
Okay.
And you want one of these Chinese built cars or
Okay.
Japanese built cars.
Okay.
They'll because it's
What
way
kind of car
cheaper
was it?
out there.
Just name the
They
manufacturer.
did Mercedes.
I
They
don't
did a
remember.
BMW.
You'd have to watch
they
the
did
It was
episode.
one of the main manufacturers,
It
right?
was.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he said, "Listen, we bought it for whatever." He goes, "But if you're American, you'd have to deal with the fact that it has all this foreign shit
You
on
have to
there."
modify
He goes,
it,
"But if you
yeah.
know how your car works," he goes, "it'll cost you $200 to get it swapped out." He goes, "Don't do it at a dealership because they'll
Yeah,
charge you
do
way
it
more."
here. And
He's
they
like,
did
"But
it
do
all
here."
there. It was just crazy.
Basically, and this is Grand. This is like it's on Amazon. If you
Yeah,
guys want
it's
to check it
still
out,
on Amazon,
Grand
everybody.
Tour. But if you want to check it out, it's an episode. The whole thing is basically he went to China. Like he got to
They went to
do
China, they went to
shit.
Korea, and they went to
Yeah,
I think Japan.
They
and
did
bought
all
cars, yeah.
this
They bought
for
Kias out
1/3
there. They
the
bought all
price
kinds
it
of
would
shit.
cost, and to bring the car back, 1/3 the price it would
Yeah.
cost to buy a fucking brand new car out here.
Each one of them
I really
bought a
haven't
car
watched
from
it.
a different place and shipped it with them. Like
Okay,
they,
so
they're like,
But
"You
then
bought a
again,
ticket," and
they
it
had
was
a show
fucking
on Amazon, so
stupid
we have
awesome.
All
to-
right, so
we have
this
to pay
coming
respect
this
to
coming
that.
from an expert that's actually dealt with international trades before. I'll show you. So I don't know how that was, and I don't know the situation because I haven't watched it. But basically, if you want a car from, say for instance, you want a car out of what you're explaining, out of this country, you want to buy it out of this country.
Yeah.
Now, say for instance, you bought it for the whatever Chinese currency, right? And that's kind of essentially what they probably did.
Yeah, the yuan or won.
It will have to meet certain regulations just to be California, right? So you have to get all that shit done before even coming to
Yeah, they did it out
California,
there. That
right?
was cheap.
Yeah, you can probably do it out there. But then on top of that, so you can do that, yeah. What you'll have to file, though, the only thing you'll have to file is one, the transportation, whatever,
Yeah, they pay for the shipping and stuff.
and a bill of lading. It's called a bill of lading. And what you'll have to do is sign it at the port. You'll have to have a notary where you basically took exchange at the port. So with all that being said, yeah, it could technically be cheaper. I'm not 100% certain. It could have been, but it's tough to say.
I know what you're talking about, and I think they had the guy
Yeah, it was
there.
stupid cheaper. Like the
It was
Kia,
stupid
the
cheap. It
Kia
was.
was the one that
Yeah.
wasn't the most.
And
Like,
that could have
the dude
been
bought it from-
something.
Yeah, he
back
bought
in
it from
the days.
Korea.
Again-
the Kia,
again,
and
they
it
had
wasn't that
Amazon
much cheaper.
hookups,
It was
and-
cheaper, but it wasn't. But like
They had
the,
Amazon hookups. Who knows what they did through dark
but
dealing?
like the BMW,
But it was ass cheap.
And Mercedes they bought from Germany and shipped across was stupid cheap.
That
It
one was stupid
fucking
cheap.
ridiculous.
The Germany one,
So-
like, the Germans had assembled it separately. That's how they got away
Yeah,
with that
they
one.
custom made this
so it
car.
wasn't
and it was
pre-built.
crazy.
It
So,
was
so there's ones too that like if you want to build, like say if you go to a manufacturer, you want an Audi. We had a lot of Audis built, and what you can do as a customer, you can have it built, but you could also do what's called factory delivery, where you go to the factory and you see your car get built, and then it gets sent over, and that's a lot more expensive.
Tesla shit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but I'll tell you, normally cars, you'll see on the window stickers is 50 state emissions. It has to have a lot of shit. Like, we are the most strict in California.
California's
to
the
have
worst,
fucking
dude.
shit.
Yes,
So
we
there's
are.
certain trucks that can't be sold in this state.
Yeah.
That can't even be sold. You
That's
can't
where the
sell
Texas
them.
edition and Colorado
There's
edition,
certain
all
trucks
those
they won't
shit
even allow on the
Fords
fucking
come out,
scales
yeah.
that they see
So-
your ass. The CHP will head right after
Oh,
you.
yeah.
But as far as like I said, as far as like buying something in another currency and then transferring it over, it's typically not a real thing because it might be save you a little bit of money, but maybe not now.
So you think it was mainly like an Amazon thing, like because
Could
we
have
saw
been
an
something
Amazon,
else.
It was
Amazon
a TV show
Yes.
thing. It was more of a TV
Yes.
show thing.
That's
Like,
what I'm
if,
saying.
if you had the
So-
money to be able to go there and
Yeah.
all that,
That's
then
what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like we already knew them as Top Gear, but now they're Grand Tour on Amazon.
Oh,
You don't
that-
think they got a
dude, they
kickback
gave them-
from some Chinese
They gave
company?
them stupid amount of money
Because
on
what
that
Chuck
fucking
just
show.
said, the bill of lading. I remember the Chinese guy
Yes,
presented that
bill
at
of
the
lading.
port, but he was
Yes.
at China. He wasn't
you
at
have
our
to be
port.
at the port. Yes, you have
But
to
not
meet-
here. He was there.
Yeah.
So that was some illegal
Yeah, they
shit right
bought all
there.
kinds of
Yes,
shit.
you have to meet at the port and you have to get it notarized.
Because remember,
At the port.
they had his. It was a funny. You have to see the episode, but
Oh,
it's a fun episode.
Because two of the guys are really funny. The other dude, the one that punched the fucking
he's
producer,
so-
and that's why they got taken off of Top Gear.
Dude, Jeremy's great.
Yeah,
like
that's the reason why. But I mean, he's kind of the dick of the show. But that's what it is. But the other
I don't
two
mind him
guys-
so much. Who I mind is James May. He's boring. James
I can
May
agree
is
with that.
super boring.
Yeah, his shows on his own are garbage.
Jeremy Clarkson, hilarious fuck,
Awesome.
dude. Hilarious motherfucker, dude. Yeah. But yeah.
But that's it. I mean, like I said, if that was the case, there'd be a lot of people that fucking did it that way and save money. But I don't know how much money you're saving. You might save a little bit of money. It just depends. Obviously, you have a lot of the car manufacturers make their shit here, like finalize their shit here and set it up. And obviously, it's more money because of the sales tax and shit. But at the end of the day, you still have to pay. If it was a new car getting transferred over, you still have to pay the
and
sales
how many
tax.
Californians want something that's like all in Chinese? Like, oh, I'm willing to get a
Yeah.
car.
There's people like with racing cars and shit, especially Hondas. That's like a big deal.
And Toyotas and more so that I know of, the ones that buy it.
I had a dude come by my house the other
day.
day. He's like, "I'll fix your car up." Oh, he goes, "I'll give you $1,000 for it." I started laughing. I'm like, "No, dude, I recently put $4,000 in this piece of shit." Like, it's hard to believe, but that piece of shit car, people want that thing so they can turn it into a little racing thing. I'm like, you pieces of shit, dude. That's all they want,
Yeah, I seen your car in the Destruction Derby. That's why I tagged you in TikTok.
dude. That's fucking real shit. If I get
Yeah.
my car going, dude, would you be in the Derby with me?
Oh hell yeah!
Fuck yeah, that's all I
Yeah.
want to know.
I'll be
Yep.
right there in the crowd.
Yep.
Oh, dude. Oh,
You piece of shit. Wait
I
a
would
minute.
not ride with you.
dude, I'd be all about it,
I
bro.
go, where's Chuck? I see him in the crowd. He's eating nachos. He gives me a thumbs up.
Hey man, chicken sandwich is real good here. You should try one.
Yeah, Bucks will be filming it from the front row, dude.
Shake and bake.
Give me a flame retardant fucking clothing and a roll cage. I'm all about it, bro.
Hey, I don't know if you guys want, but Orange Show is happening this Saturday. It's a lot of fun, dude. Like
Oh,
you
really?
just
Oh, I
crack
love
a
the
couple
Orange
beers.
Show.
You guys
I
should,
do.
we should go
I
do
gotta buy
it.
my kids tickets.
Yeah, we should all go. It's
I'm not
so
going.
much
I
fucking.
work.
There's like
But yeah.
no one there, dude. There's nobody there. There's like maybe 200-300 people that show up, and
That's
they're
sad.
spread throughout everywhere.
Really?
Cool.
But they got decent food. Like they have the little
Oh, yeah,
Mexican
good
restaurant
shit, dude.
thing.
It's fine.
Taco
Yeah.
cart, and then they the beers. They're like $10 each.
The thing
but they're
is, I
big,
remember
tall
my
cans.
grandma taking me there as a kid. Like I'm like
You
my-
went last time with James, and when we went to the
Yeah,
fair,
yeah.
yeah, it was fucking great, dude.
Good guy. Fucking yeah, it's crazy, man.
Good times.
Good times. It is
Oh,
good
yeah.
times.
Yeah, I love it. I love it
So
over
it's
there.
this weekend. All right, cool.
Yeah, y'all should route. Y'all should route.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. Prestige Film Festival, guys, happening November 18th through the 20th. Get your tickets at prestigefilmfestival.com. And we look forward to everyone that wants to submit a film. You know, a new season will open up shortly after that. And I'll tell you, it will be awesome. You will like it a lot. No, it's going to be great.
Allah.
You will
I
like
honestly
it.
get the feeling this is gonna be better than
I think we're going to have a lot more fun.
I think so.
I think last year we were pretty stressed out because of what we had to
we still had
operate.
fun though last year.
But it was still fun.
So as stressed as we were last year, it was
But
fun.
we were working our asses off.
no joke
to
we
run
were.
that shit.
That's true. We were
So,
always like in between.
We were in between fucking. We had a radio. We hit Mike. Fortunate enough, brought radios.
He did. That
And we
motherfucker
were
remember-
fucking. But we had a blast because one of the room that we had didn't. It was really hot, and then the other one was like air conditioning, and we kind of left
and,
like
and some idiot we had brought his bong.
exactly. It's reeked of weed. So, anyways, prestigefilmfestival.com. Also, check out all our podcasts, everything we do on the crewnetwork.net. We will bring live feeds back. When it cools down here, we'll have a nice setup again, and it will be fucking awesome. All right. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.